We alive. It's just me and Sarah. It's just me and Sarah, and that's okay. And we're late, and that's okay too, because life
It's
happens.
okay.
Life
It
happens.
does.
That's what we do. We we do stuff like the
We had to
way
reconvene.
right. We were like, we got to push it, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna push it to when we can do it. So,
Right.
yeah. So we are here, and we were already talking. Girl. Okay. So what had happened
Child.
was. What had happened was I was on Threads and I saw like all the black people posted about the Asians, calling out the Asians because of the white proximity. And I was like, now I'm gonna mind my black business, but let me go ahead over here and peek and see what's going on. And I don't know if you're over there. I know it's happening on TikTok too. There's all of these Asian people calling out their fellow Asian community for, they're like always wanting to get the white proximity, and they're like, look, I think one of them even called them house servants, like house Negroes, to it's some serious stuff going on, and they're like really calling out, like, like one lady was like, what did your white husband get you? And like, now you don't like yourself, your food, your culture. I was like, it's going down.
There's so many levels to this too. So like from what I saw, I'm not on Threads. I need to get on Threads, but I'm not on Threads, but I am on TikTok. And from what I saw, it all stemmed from a white and Asian creator, mixed Asian creator, saying that she
Mhm.
side eyes white people in Asian grocery stores because like what are you doing there? And then
I
she
mean,
was saying it in a really lighthearted, joking manner, of course, you know what I'm saying? And then she was saying
yeah.
like how she saw another Asian from afar in the grocery store and thought it was a white lady, so she side eyeing her, and the other Asian ladies will side eye her, and then they get closer and they're like, "What? Ah, never mind.
Ah.
My bad. Let go ahead. My bad." So she's clearly saying it in a joking manner. Now, larger Asian creators, older millennial, younger Gen X Asian creators, stitched the video, and one of them is a more famous on TikTok creator, Sujia, Korean creator, who
Mhm.
usually has some, pretty decent takes in general on racism and anti-blackness and anti-Asian sentiment.
Mhm.
Gives some historical context and always talks about like food culture and things like that. But she deliberately kind of like it felt like after the original Stitch, where this Asian man, I forgot his name, sorry, sir, but this Asian man is like critiquing the Asian girl and saying, "Oh,
Mhm.
don't do that," and like that. I was in a Latin grocery store and I felt uncomfortable and blah blah blah, and you're just making people feel uncomfortable in their spaces. And then Sujia kind of like piggybacks on that. It's like, oh, food's supposed to be this thing that brings us all together, and it's like, and then everybody was like, shut you and your white husband having ass up,
No,
and it's and I feel her. Like, like, honestly, who better to talk about that situation and proximity to
yeah.
whiteness and the whiteness that,
Well, I mean,
anti-Asian racism than a Asian girl? Like, who
right.
better to talk about this?
Like I've said this before. Like I went to school. I went to a school that had a lot of Asian people, and that white proximity thing, like them, like not wanting to, And I'm not saying all Asians. I've had Asian friends and stuff like that. However, in my
Hmm.
experience, a lot of Asian people will want to lean into white proximity because it makes them feel like they are better than or whatever. And it's why they got rid of affirmative action because they really thought that us black people were getting the like affirmative
The
action.
cream of the crop, the pick. They thought they would
And
get
we
more.
never were. We never were.
We never
Like
were.
we've been calling,
Surprise.
we've been telling you that no matter how much you try to, make ingratiate yourself to white people, they're never going to consider you white. And this, first of all, COVID should have been a wake up call. All the anti-Asian racism that popped up
Hold
during
on. Well, somehow that got misattributed to black people as usual. Like
right,
us minding our business, trying to stay alive, and
right,
somehow that became a thing. I don't
and
understand.
then they still voted for Trump, and now look what's going on. They're not immune to the deportations and the stuff that's going on. And so it's like, I mean, I get very tickled because, when the affirmative action went out and their admissions to college just dropped immediately. And and like I said, black people have never been the beneficiaries of affirmative action.
Not
We
once.
get into top schools, we are the best of the best of the
Of
best
the best.
of the
Of the
best.
best.
Okay, so just so you know, we weren't benefiting from affirmative action. That's why we didn't get like we didn't get hit hard
Mhm.
when they got rid of it. I think they went down like a couple of like point something, like the admissions went down. It was such a slight, but we're still getting in at the same rate at the top schools. So
Yeah.
there it is. So there it
Like, what do
is.
you have to be so exceptional. And it's like we all got the speech when we were young. And
Yeah,
surprisingly, well, and Kai and I know you have to work twice as hard to get half as much. Like,
we
it's
do.
ingrained in every like black person's
We
mind.
do.
So this idea that we're not achieving at the same levels that because of any other thing except anti-black racism is like wild. And this idea that we're just somehow waltzing into these institutions and getting millions of dollars in scholarships when we can statistically prove that that's not the case. Like,
It's
truly,
not the
not
case.
the case.
But
Like,
but I have to say, like watching, so it was one girl, she like laid it out. She was like, not liking your culture, not liking your features, marrying a white guy, all of these things. What has it gotten you? What has it gotten you? And I was like, oh girl, like I said, we would just look, I'm still minding
right.
black business, first of
And,
all. I'm still minding my black business, but I'm definitely peeping over the fence over at Threads, like
well,
I'm being a nosy neighbor because other people of color waking up to how white supremacy has not helped them
hello,
at all. And we've been telling you
hello.
the whole time. And the fact that so many immigrants have benefited from all of the civil rights that black people fought for. We put our blood, sweat, and tears into making this country a better place for everybody. So you guys come and you benefit from our work, and then you get here and then want to be racist to us. It's crazy. Like, to me, it's crazy. So for y'all to be waking up, I'm happy you're waking up. I'm enjoying the discourse between you guys, but I'm still amused at the same time. Like, girl, because they going in over there. I don't know what's I don't know
So
what to call
listen,
it. Asian
as quiet as
thread.
it's kept, as quiet as it's kept, this is also I have every right to be in this business, so I'm gonna be in their business because I have a Chinese grandfather, so I'm gonna be in y'all business. It's not my true business, but I'm going to tell you that anti-blackness is 100% the problem. It's one,
Yes,
and this is why you can't have proper racial self-esteem, and this is why you're like the perpetual other in this country is because
yes,
you distance yourself so much from blackness and the black struggle that this
yes,
is where it was inevitably going to end up. And it's like
yes.
when you look at that, we often talk about like some mixes that are kind of some interracial like relationships that are so kind of stereotypical and that are kind of or like you never know what they're going to be
Like
on, right?
cringe. Like,
you,
I don't
you know
know.
like you're like I don't know.
What's gonna
And
happen?
I'll tell you, the most common one is that an Asian woman with a white man. You never know how this is gonna go. You never know, and we know most of the time. We know they're usually gonna vote more to the right. We know they're
Yeah.
usually going to be a little bit more anti-black, and that's not necessarily it's
Okay,
not even necessarily an assumption. It's supported by like statistical evidence
like
of
look
the
at JD
fact.
Vance's wife. She's a freaking Indian woman, just with an
Usha
outright
Vance. Usha
like.
Vance with a
Look at
full
her.
racist, with
Like,
a full
aren't
white
you?
supremacist
I mean,
who
I
literally
don't.
says he wishes she would convert to Christianity. And she's just, but that's a whole different thing because like there's there's a whole other, I kind of want to break it down. I kind of want to get
Go
into
ahead,
this
bring it down.
because
We
like I
got
know a
time.
lot of, I know a lot about like Asian racism. So in
Oh
the
yeah,
U.S.,
it's fascinating. Okay, I'm gonna just say this before you get into your point.
yeah,
As a black person, Asian racism between Asians is fascinating
it is
because
incredibly fascinating.
it's just fascinating. Like, okay, so as a black person, because we know, I just want you to know we know. Like, I know that East Asians don't like Southeast Asians, and Indians and East Asians are not.
I'm
They're
not
just
the same.
different. But
Yep.
I'm really
Even though it's a
fascinated.
common mix, and
Right?
especially
It's
in
a common,
Malaysia, there's Indian and Chinese mixed
yeah.
a lot in
But
Malaysia.
the other one that fascinates me is up in Russia. Is those Asians who are in Russia, but they're not. They're not
Yakuts, yeah,
Asian. Yeah, and I'm fascinated, but I
and
also
they're still technically East Asians. They're Yakuts, so like yeah,
yeah.
they're still
But
part of the
they
umbrella, but they're
they
not.
put that little. There's all these little lines between.
They're horse meat. They're horse meat Asian, and they're not offended by me. They would not be
Yeah,
offended by me
like
saying this. They're horse
there's
meat Asian.
all there's all these different little lines between like all of the ethnic groups, and I'm and it
Right.
like I get tickled because I go to Costco, and like some Asians love some Costco now. Like
Yes,
that's a
they do. Yes, they do.
and I'm gonna
Asians
tell
love
you,
buying in
as a
bulk.
black person, I'm very tickled at like Chinese women not liking Filipino women. When I have to point out from an observation as an outsider, you guys got a lot of similarities going on. Like it's
That well, China colonized the Philippines.
yeah, so like
Partially, there were like a lot of there's a lot of like there is a ton of
yes,
there's boatloads of similarities. There's a lot of genetic similarity too
right,
because
but
they
there's
were
a lot of similarities in how like
yeah.
their attitudes about stuff, and I'm just like sitting back, like y'all do realize y'all the same people. Like I know you don't like each other, but it's like for me, I think I get tickled because
And that's
we
even its only thing. Like Filipinos, they'll be like, "Oh man, I have all of this. Well, this high nose bridge and these big eyes. It comes or this hair. It comes from my Spanish blood. Spanish blood. They do a DNA test. It's like 30% Chinese.
right.
Like, oh, okay, all
I'm
right.
always like we observe you and we do mind our business, like we really do, but at the
But
same
we
time,
see y'all.
I like just like the
I
Latinos
am
waking
deep
up
in y'all's business. I am
yeah,
deep in Asian business all
everybody's
the
waking
time.
up to like white supremacy ruined the world, and I'm like, yeah, it did. So like, go ahead and do your thing. Like I'm supporting y'all. I support this, but at the same time, I'm amused. Like I don't know how to put it. Like I'm sitting back, like here we go.
It is shocking. No, it's shocking to see other people like really break it down and have these conversations that we've been kind of forced to have
Yeah.
as American Black people in particular, because we've always been racialized and it's always been so severe and it's always been like this struggle between us and like white supremacy in this country like since its founding. So we've had to have these conversations. I feel this way about honestly other Black people globally sometimes, not to stoke diaspora fires because we all we're all the same. It's all love. I'm just saying American Black people have this unique position of having to constantly discuss and understand racism and anti-blackness in a way that no other group really has. So
Mm,
with Asian racism in particular, like I wanted to talk a little bit about Usha Vance and like where that's coming from because like what people don't understand is like, India's system is still
it's
alive and well.
yeah.
And like even though so there were whole like neighborhoods where Brahmins, which is like the priesthood class, right? There's Brahmins, merchants, and and all the way down to Dalit, which is the untouchable. Like
Mhm.
there's different classes. So Brahmins in India had like whole enclaves where it was completely fine for them to not permit anybody else to come into the neighborhood so that they can remain ritually pure, even though these are just like, they're just generally wealthy people now. There's no like spiritual like kind of, like they're not doing this anymore. It doesn't matter. So a lot of that class is who makes it to America. That's what people don't understand. Now there's still a wide variety of castes that come into the country of Indian descent, but primarily it was like a lot of Brahmins. And that's
Mm,
where that's why there's tons of Patels. That if you've noticed that in America in particular, those are Brahmin class people. So they are completely they're fine with the classist system of America. They are
mhm.
fine with creating a permanent underclass because that is literally what they're used to. They just don't
Right.
understand that they're never going to be able to be a part of the white people. And that's the reckoning that Usha Vance and others like Vivek Ramaswamy and Kash Patel are having right now. Like so even like somebody like Kash Patel, he has a very similar upbringing to Zoran Mamdani, which if you don't know, these are uh, ethnically Indian people who are Ugandan nationals who were
Mhm.
exiled during the revolution in Uganda and became U.S. citizens as a result of that. And it's crazy to see like Zoran Mamdani, the new mayor of New York, his his politics going further left, and then you have somebody like Kash Patel who's like, no, 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 you don't understand. I am not supposed to be amongst these poors. Like I am white in my brain and I want to move forward with that. It's kind of like fascinating to watch how different that comes, but like the vast majority of people in Indians in the US who have this mindset who vote more conservatively are Brahmin. They really do not see themselves as different than the ruling class. And I'm like, hey guys, they like white supremacists borrowed Aryan um imagery from you guys, but they don't actually like you as people, and they don't view you as white.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you are ethnically, like genetically, way back the same
Listen,
people or not.
I remember
That's
in college, I think I told you guys this before. It was a Indian guy. He was in the math program that I was in undergrad. And when I tell you he was dark skinned, like he was several shades darker than me. Like, and I remember him like talking badly about black people, and I was looking at him like in my head, I was like, bruh, I think I actually told him, and you know me, I probably did. I think I was like, you blacker
yeah,
than me. And I was just
yeah.
like,
What is
what are you
happening?
talking about? Like, what are you talking about, sir? You
How do you
are
feel so comfortable?
like he's literally a dark-skinned black person. He just had straight hair. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you think that they see you as white? Like, we're looking at you right now. Like, I can see you, sir.
We see you. We
We
see
see
you. And East
we see
Asians, like, you guys are not going to get it any better. Like, people, if you're Japanese or Korean, people, feel like there's the kawaiization and the K-popification of like youth culture now, where they're really interested in these things. And it's like, I don't know who Japan's PR team was, but like the way they just kind of swept under the rug those World War II war crimes when they were like literally in the Pacific Rim, worse than Germany. Like, I mean, there's like the rape of Nanjing and all of that, and like it's bad. And then, of course, in the U.S., there's xenophobia, which will always prevent Chinese
Mhm.
Americans from being looked at by the mainstream white people as full American citizens. So like I don't understand how they haven't been I don't understand what wasn't clicking all these years ago. Like this has always been the case. It doesn't matter if you marry white. Your kids understand the effect of racism half
Mhm.
of the time because they're understanding what it feels like to be othered, and you don't have the cultural nuance to understand when you're being othered sometimes, or when you're being
Right.
fetishized, and
Yep.
your kids are living with the brunt of it, and that's what's going on right now. We're seeing two or three generations of Asian kids
Mhm.
waking up to the fact that their white side is racist and being able to speak about it freely on the internet, and I'm actually grateful for that. Super
I
grateful.
like I said, it's nice to see the world waking up. Like, it's
Yeah.
nice. Like, even though
Right.
it's bad timing, I wish you guys could have woke up just when we were telling y'all like hello before
Would
we
have been
got in this
great.
hell.
Like 10
Like,
years ago would have been the time.
right. But better late than never, I guess. Like, I'm glad for you. I'm
Child, I
happy.
guess.
I
I
guess.
guess.
Like,
Do something now, though. Do something now.
but
Help.
like I'm happy for you, but at the same time, I'm like, what took you so long? But I guess y'all, it's like being a woman. It's being black and being a woman. People don't listen to us. We be telling y'all.
At
We
all.
we be
At all.
knowing and we tell you, like, you know how much stuff I'm right about over decades, and I just be sitting there like, I told y'all that. Like, I
I
told
feel
you.
like Cassandra, like my brother, who I've said before, had complicated relationship. One of my older brothers, he
Mhm.
he's been grifted by the right wing in so many different ways, but now he's finally waking up to like
I'm sorry to laugh for the
it's
my bad.
exhausting. Oh no, I laugh at it all. I'm like, Jesus Christ, boy.
My
But like
bad.
he's finally understanding why I expressed distaste for the idea of the concept of Zionism, even though I'm not anti-Semitic and I do love Jewish people and I do recognize the need for a homeland. I just think that homeland should have been half of Germany. So
Right.
yeah,
Hello.
I don't think it should have been
Hello.
in Palestine. I think it should have
Hello.
been half of
Because it
Germany.
can't be like, why are you trying to take a place? It's like, why can't y'all stop trying to colonize? What is
Like there was somewhere there, and the reason was because like white people didn't want them there, and that's the fucked up thing about them. So instead, it became a settler colonial project. There in Palestine, which was already there. And I was
right?
like, you guys don't understand. I said, and then religious people are always like, oh, Palestinian Jews. But anyway, my brother wakes up to this finally, and I'm just like, welcome, hey,
Like they
hey,
said
welcome.
again, I have to say, better late than never. I
Yeah.
have to emphasize
Oh
that.
no, he's still a work in progress because he immediately
Right,
started talking
but
about
at the
Candace
same
Owens,
time,
and I was like,
at
shut
the
up.
same like we tell you, we be knowing. Like, we say
Yeah,
stuff, try to point it out to you, and like
yeah. Yeah.
somebody said,
There's
remember
just
you
so
can
many more paths to coon and pick me than there
right.
are to like consciousness and feminism. And I'm like tired of that being the reality, but it's true. I have to like look at people sometimes like, yeah, you know what? Almost. Almost is gonna have to count right now. You're almost there. I can't take it. It's exhausting. Uh,
it is exhausting.
uh,
It's freaking so exhausting. All right, speaking of exhausting, because I'm ready to move. I'm ready to move
what's
past the racism. Let's talk about how I didn't watch a video. I don't know if you saw. I read about it. Ray J
which
pulled a
one?
gun on his baby mama or something. Did you see this?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't watch the full video. I don't want to watch something like that.
I'm
I
not
read,
gonna watch the video.
yeah,
I read about it and let me. Can I listen? How do I even start this off? Because Ray J irritates me for multiple reasons. But he represents this thing that I noticed decades ago. Again, because I be knowing.
you be
Um,
knowing, you be
I
knowing.
be knowing. Okay, so I grew up in Washington D.C. and I would go
Mhm.
visit my cousins, my family in Virginia, and something I noticed along like when I was like a teenager that kids who grow up in the suburbs or rural areas have this fascination of wanting to be street or city like. And Ray J is one of those people. Ray J is not from the streets. Ray J is not from the hood. He's not from a city.
That
I
is
mean, he's
Brandy,
from
brother, and Brandy has been famous for so long.
LA.
She's been
He
rich
grew
and
up
beautiful and famous for
he
so
grew
long.
up like well off, nice house, no hood, like no real hardship. But he's always wanted to be this street thug, which I don't understand. But I've seen this phenomena over and over, and I always thought it was weird, especially because like my my family would be like oh what's like growing up in DC, and I'm like, dude, you guys are more likely to get shot than I am in DC. Like you guys have access to guns and we don't. Like there was always this weird thing. Like they were like, "Oh, it's you guys are all street and it's crazy," and I'm like, no, that's
No,
not what's
actually, it's
happening
pretty
here.
chill.
It's not
We're
pretty cool.
like
I
like
will
a
say
PG
the
County
cities,
chilling. It's
right? Like
wild.
no, I'm really from DC. Like I'm
You from
from
DC,
DC
DC?
Northwest.
Yeah,
I'm
you're,
DC DC. I did not.
and it's still
I
nice.
lived everywhere but southeast. I can rep all the
Yeah,
quadrants in southeast. So here's my thing. Like, don't get me wrong. City people are edgier. New Jersey, New York, Boston. I get it. We got a
yeah,
little edge. You gotta have a little edge to
you
survive in
do.
urban area. Like that part, is true.
Huh.
You have to because you're dealing with more people. You interact with more humans. There's
That's it.
more
So you have
opportunity.
to have more of a shell, or else you're gonna be like
Right.
raw all
So
the
I
time.
get that city people can come across as like, I don't know, you
Yeah,
might see swagger or whatever. So I get it. But at the same time, wanting to emulate something like a thug or a criminal is such a bizarre behavior. And Ray
yeah.
J has exhibited this behavior for decades. And it's like, little suburban boy, what the hell are you doing? Put your ass down. Like, I don't understand why
I
he has been
also,
to be this thug for so many years. And he looks crazy.
but the layer to that also is that he's a black boy in a family with a two parent family, religious. You have the sister, the oldest sister, who's the workhorse of the family that helps to lift everybody out of poverty. And no shade to the Norwoods, whatever. But I'm saying, like, this is a common dynamic where people have these fabulous, hardworking, magnificent, brilliant sisters, and then the
Mhm.
little brother who's still somehow treated better in this dynamic. And it's a common thing. It's like, we often talk about that, and I hate to say it, but sometimes black mothers, they love their sons and raise their daughters, so their sons can do no wrong in these situations. They're often fuck ups, for lack of a better word. They're fuck ups, and they try so hard. Yeah, they're always into some bullshit, regardless of how many opportunities you give them, or how well you raise them, or how much you invest into them. They still
Right.
want to do what they want to do. And his sister's money was just cleaning up his bullshit time after time after time. He was dating Whitney Houston when she around the time she died. He has video of her pushing somebody, and well, pushing the same woman, his current wife. I'm not sure. I don't think they're divorced yet, but they were
I don't know.
separated for a long time. Yeah, he
I
has
don't know.
a video pushing her into a pool. He's like toting guns. He's on live streams. He's like dealing with Krishan Rock and all that. Like, he just wants to insert himself in a mess constantly because he is
Right.
messy. Like, I don't understand. Like, he's
Again, I don't
messy.
understand. Well, what's
He's
the
a
point?
fuck
Like,
up.
what's the end game? Like, do you think people are gonna respect you because they think you're a thug? I
I'll
don't
be
get it.
honest with you, they
I
do
don't get it.
though. That's the horrifying part. They do, to a degree.
Who
It's
are
wild.
these
Like,
people?
No, so there's I'm sure I don't know if you know who Vince Staples is. Vince Staples is a rapper, a creative type or whatever. He has a show on Netflix too. They just came out with the second season of it after all these years. Funny guy, great guy. But Vince Staples was talking about Ray J and how weirdly connected and like ear to the streets and powerful he is in the streets for some reason. And I'm like, what the fuck is Ray J doing with all this power? But it happens. It genuinely does because honestly, he should have been like the Kim Kardashian thing, right?
I don't even know. Like I don't be paying attention. I want you to know how much. Like I go out of my
You
way
don't
not to
remember
pay
that was
attention.
Kim Kardashian's sex tape partner.
Oh yeah. I mean, look, listen. I be trying to erase stuff from my memory because I be like, this is dumb.
He is so weirdly connected to so many different things in California, in like celebrity culture in California. And I think he is somewhat powerful in some ways. Like he has dirt on people. He has weird dirt on people. I think
Heard that
he's
people that
a
dirt
snake. I think
on him.
he's in business with people. Like he Ray J is like weirdly street connected. And I'm just like, he's so weird for that because you never had to be. Like this is the
Right.
thing, you never had to. You could have
No,
been a regular guy and rich.
you could have been. He even had an acting career, like and a music
Yeah.
career. Like dude
That's
was
what
a
I'm
child
saying.
actor. Like he was. I
He
forget the
was
show
in
he was in,
Moesha. He was
but
in
he was in
Moesha.
Moesha. He was in another show. Like he had his own child
Yeah.
acting career. Like I don't understand. I don't understand. You have all these
Right.
opportunities to just to be successful without being a criminal, and you want to
So
be a criminal. I
I
don't
don't know
understand.
if you see Ray J's personality, like so I watched him back like 10 years ago, I think, probably on like the show Love and Hip Hop LA.
And I never
And
watched any of this,
I'm
so
not yeah, I'm not a big like reality TV watcher like
I can
anymore. I
watch
wasn't really a
reality.
big one then. I was never. I'm not like super big on
I'm
it, but I
I'm a
did
I'm
watch it a
a
little bit
housewife
more then.
person. I watch my trash TV now, but I've
Oh, I
never
like the
watched Love and
Housewives.
Huh?
Like that well, I like the Housewives. There were too many franchises for me to continue to follow. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to keep Bravo for this.
This is
I'm
just
not paying for
this is
this.
what's on Peacock, girl. You just watch it the next day.
Oh yeah, see, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. So I'm like looking at Well, I was looking at him on that show like years and years ago, and I was like, oh, he's everybody's first baby daddy. Like, that makes sense. Like, He's he has the same mindset of everybody's like first baby daddy. If that makes sense, or ex-husband, or like first love. He's that guy. He's horrible. He's horrible. Like
I no, I can
charismatic
see
and sweet, but incredibly selfish, immature. Like likes to triangulate and
how
play
old is
games.
Ray J now? He
Never
got
stops cheating. He's in
40.
his 40s. He's in his
Yeah,
40s. He's just awful. He's
40 we
awful.
pulling we're in you in your 40s, you pulling guns? Like what?
So
What
even
are
back
we
in the day
doing?
though, even back in the day though, like he had they never explicitly said it, but I always got the vibe that he was actually like kind of like he was pretty fucked up. Like he was a fucked up person. Like he did not
They let
treat
him
women
go.
well. Like
He
so
got
the wife he pulled the gun out on was actually on that show with him, and there was a triangulation between him and Tierra Marie, which is like, R&B
singer.
singer. Yeah,
Yeah.
50 Cent, Suitor, and all of that back in
Mm-hmm.
the day. Used to be signed to Rockefeller.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so there was a triangulation between them, and Princess kept on rubbing it. Like his current wife kept rubbing it in Tierra's face. I got the prize. I got him. You're not with him. He never claimed you. That type of thing. And there was this one season. I think it was the second
Good
season.
little girl.
Right. And no, in the second season though, he pulled some bullshit. As he was brown too, he never stopped cheating on Princess Love. He never stopped treating her horribly the entire time. But the second season, they break up for a period of time, and she calls Tierra because, like, again, it's hinted at, it's never explicitly said, but like he's at the very least psychologically kind of like abusive. He's an emotionally abusive, coercive control type guy, right? And
Mhm.
that's clearly happening with Princess. Like, she looks depressed, she looks miserable, horrible. They break up. She calls Tierra Marie to commiserate. Tierra Marie's like, hey, you're not okay right now, but like that's what you will be eventually. Now, of course, Princess then immediately gets back with Ray J and tells him everything Tierra said and all this, and it becomes like another big thing. But it's just like Ray J is really like an asshole. Like that's really what it is. But he's everybody's first baby daddy. He's everybody's first like emotionally stunted cluster B, or like close to cluster B or addict like first baby daddy or boyfriend who's like a horrible person, and that's where it was. So none of this is surprising.
No.
I doubt that he's going to get any serious repercussions from this because he just has an absurd amount of money and he's going to bail
Yeah.
himself out. Also, mind you, like another way that he's like been horrible to Princess Love, this woman that he's pulled the gun out on, his wife, is
Mhm.
when they broke up one time, he trademarked her name. He owns the trademark for her name, her literal name. So like yeah, Ray J's like a not a he's awful. He's an abusive guy. Like, and it is what it
No,
is. Like
I
I
know
don't
he's
know.
an awful human. Like I've
He's
never met
awful.
Ray J. I don't know him at all, thank God. But
Right.
I listen. I just ever since
He
he
seems
started,
awful.
he ever since he started cutting up, I was just like, why? Like
Why?
why? Why? Like what's your issue? Like
Yeah. He wants to be famous so bad. He wants to be more famous than his sister. You are still Brandy's brother, and Brandy
right,
is the queen, and I love her. So,
right,
that's all I'm gonna say. Because if Brandy watches, girl, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be talking to your family. I've been a big fan of yours for a long time, but your brother ain't shit. So we are where we are. I understand. My
right.
brother too is not shit. So yeah,
Like look, I ain't gonna get into
yeah, yeah,
it.
yeah. Let's just
I ain't even gonna
moving
get into
along.
it.
Moving
Moving along.
along.
Oh Lord, like that's it. Like this the listen. There's so how do I put this? Men could be so much better. They
It could be
could.
great. It could be
They could
great.
be so much better.
It could be
But
great.
they just don't. Like it's just don't. Like why aren't you trying to be better? Like
I
you
have
don't
no
even want
why
to try.
why when
Like,
mediocre is enough to get all of your needs met? Why when no effort works too? You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying? Like
know.
that's what
Actually,
I say.
it's kind of not working right now. Like there's so
It
many
doesn't, yeah.
it's
But it
so many
does.
men.
But there's even so many more women like, oh, but please, I'll cook, I'll clean, and I'll hold a full-time job. And it's
But they
like,
don't want them. I be like,
I
get with the
know.
picnic. There she is, right there. She'll do it all. She'll clean your dirty.
No, they wanna break us first. They'd
Like,
rather
it's
break
like
us.
gone for her. They don't want them. I'm like, come on, man. Like, just you could just try.
Child.
They don't want to try.
They don't.
Just they don't want to try. I don't know what's going on
They
today,
don't.
girl. Let me tell you about these comments though. I have banned like
What's
20 people.
what happened? What happened? I noticed you.
Like banned like 20 people. I
Oh
don't know what's
dear.
happening. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but the
Oh,
comments have been crazy today. I'm like, what the frick? So I
what's
just banned.
going on?
I don't know. I just feel like trolls just want attention because like I said, the men, right now the male loneliness epidemic. Okay, you just want to have companionship, maybe have sex, maybe you get married with a woman,
Right.
but you still are trash. Like you like insulting women is not going to get you like I don't understand the logic here because there is no logic. So
Yeah.
you
I don't read the comments, by the way. I can't even
right.
see them.
She
So
don't
if
she
you're insulting
doesn't
me, I don't give a shit.
yeah, but like you guys will say and do things to insult women and then wonder why women don't like you. Like
I don't
make
care.
make it make sense to me because it doesn't make sense to me. Like so when you get on and you say offensive things to women,
Are you okay?
like I know it what they want is a reaction and they want you to like say something to them and argue with them. It's like a weird fetish. What is it? Like they have this weird thing that they're doing.
I don't know.
Uh,
Maybe they're in the femdom. I don't give a shit.
I
I don't
think so.
care.
I think they want because you see the dudes they'll say like something crazy online and then women will drag them. They'll be like a fat boy. Like remember the fat boy that called the singer. Why am I drawing a blank?
What, Lizzo?
No, the singer who is with Nelly, and Nelly is another dude. I don't know why she with
Oh,
him.
Ashanti.
So this
Yeah.
fat boy got on the threads and decided to call Ashanti fat after she had a baby. And
Why? What's the point?
when I say the internet dragged him for filth, like,
Shit.
but
What's
I
the
was like,
point?
I think he likes it. Like, I think he likes being dragged. Like, I think remember the dude, the one that we see in the group all the time, the fat, ugly one that Chris made the video about with the googly eyes. Remember him? I think they like it. I think that they like going
They're
viral.
into it. I don't care.
I
Listen,
think it's a kink. Like I think it's the kink. Like oh hey girl, HD Spivey, I see you. So like I think it's a kink. Like I think that's a thing that they get off. Like they want somebody to talk badly about them. It's so weird to me. It's like what are you doing? Like why are you?
listen. I will never care about that because I live in the real world, and in the real world, we're having a great time. Like
We are in the real world.
we're having
I
a great
think
time.
it's like you guys live on the internet and we live in the real world. And even though you can see us online, like when I go
Right.
outside, you're not gonna say none of that crazy stuff at all to my
Oh,
face
you
ever.
never talk to me. Like a lot of you would never talk to me, and it's okay. Like we
I
wouldn't
know,
even be in the same places a lot of the time. So what difference does it
right,
make what they're doing? I don't care.
right. I know that, but I'm just saying, like y'all don't even have the bravery that you don't even have the
No,
chest here to speak up and
no,
say all the crazy stuff that you're saying online to women
not at
in.
all.
You
I
just
mean,
don't.
like shit. I was like, it doesn't matter. You can say whatever you want. Like it's a whole culture online of people who like to sit and critique people who do things while they don't do anything at all. And that's okay. Like I get it. Not everybody has the desire, not everybody has the ability for sure.
Right.
But none of that is my problem. And if you
It's
guys
not.
have an
It's
issue
not
with
my
that,
problem either. It's not
yeah,
my
or
problem.
yours. It's none of it's our
Like
problem.
I'm always because my profiles are way more public than yours, and I say
Yeah.
random stuff all the time, and I get a
For
lot of
sure.
trolls. So like it's weird to me because I'm like, okay, like you're trolling, all right,
Yeah.
but the act of trolling is such a weird thing. And like, don't you feel weird? Do they feel weird? Like it just seems such a strange thing to do day in and day out.
It's
Like
just strange because like we were speaking about a very specific type of man, right? Like
right,
it's like saying like everybody's first baby daddy. It's like a joke, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we're speaking about a very specific type of abusive man. If you don't feel like you're a part of that, then what do you have to say? What do you why are you so emotional? Why are you just like reacting so
child,
emotionally to
they
this?
react
It's so
to
strange.
anything. I made a post today on Threads about how, like, when I first moved to Atlanta, they had the blue laws where you couldn't buy liquor on Sunday. Like, I couldn't buy
Yeah,
a bottle.
so stupid. Boo.
And this person, this troll, was like, that never happened because they close up the liquor. It's like block, like,
Oh, shut up. Leave me
because
alone.
I don't understand your comment. What was like? Why do you want to, say it didn't happen?
It's
That's
like
weird.
antagonism. Also, like I think some dudes are just like kind of socialized to
That's
be
women too.
contrarians as an yeah, well people are socialized to be contrarians. I think it
Yeah.
happens more with like men and women where they're always like constantly disagreeing with you, even if you agree on the core tenets, even if
Mhm.
you like actually agree in total, like they'll get you on like a semantic issue and then try to explain what you've just explained back to them. It's just I don't you're grow up.
I don't. I say it on my page. I don't argue with trolls. I take screenshots and make content out of it. That's what I do. I'm just gonna use you to make money. If you want to come and talk crazy, I'm like, okay,
That
it's cool.
shit is strange. Like, yeah,
It's
I see a bunch of weird, like, I see a bunch of weirdos, but like, I don't pay attention to any of that. Like, and again, you wouldn't say it in person. Go
you
find
would.
a life. Like, I've never sat through somebody I hate. Like,
I don't watch things
like
like
I
I
would
don't.
never follow somebody online to see what's going on in their life if I hated them. Like, I'd
I
simply
don't
block that
understand. Or
person.
just like call them names. It's like okay, so block. Like I'm just gonna block
Yeah,
you. But like what? It's such a
yeah,
strange. I just know. I don't know. I guess we're in a different place in society right now because we've come a long way, right? The internet.
right, right,
We move on. We went from chat rooms to like social media.
right.
To, now we're here, and now we
Black
have like
Planet, mi gente.
yeah. So
Black
now
Planet,
we
mi
have
gente.
like people,
Yeah.
everybody social media, and it's like okay, I'm on and I'm scrolling, and you get to see strangers, and and every time I see a stranger say something stupid that I don't like, I just keep scrolling. I don't understand the knee jerk reaction to say something if you don't even like
I
what they
I don't
said.
even
Like,
comment. I
right?
don't
I don't
comment. I don't
because
have anything to say.
you comment on it, you get more of content like that. That's how the algorithm
Right.
works. Like if you
That's how
hate
the attention economy works. If you hate us, all right?
right,
Like if you guys truly hate us, the
if you
best thing to
hate
do is ignore
black
us.
women, if you hate black women, here we go. Listen
Right.
close, trolls. You hate black women and you hate black women who are feminists. When you comment on their content, you know what you get more of?
Black feminist content. way more of it.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
get
simply
way
like leave it
more.
alone.
And the thing is, like, your views count whether you hate us or you don't hate us. The
Right, they
views,
do.
they still
The
count. They still count whether it, like, it just, I don't
Yeah.
understand. I'm just
I don't
very
get it either. I just it's just fascinating. I don't know. It's just such a bizarre thing. I don't know how this isn't seen as like mental instability or emotional
feel like it's a
instability.
I
Like,
feel like they're gonna
it's a
come up with
problem.
a new, like, mental health term
Yeah.
for people, because I feel
This
like I
is this is obsessive, right? Like that's
it's
obsessive.
obsessive
Like
behavior.
and I mean that genuinely because like in person, like mind you, if someone cuts you off in traffic and then you stalk them to their next location and try to assault them or yell at them or something like that, they could rightfully call the cops on you, and that's a
Right,
problem, right?
right,
So to do that, you're literally doing that online. I
right.
want you
But
to understand that mentally.
they're not
You guys are
even
doing that
cutting you off
online.
in traffic. They're not even cutting you
Right.
off in traffic. They've
Right.
done
You're
nothing to
not
you.
even literally the
Like,
you saw somebody, this is the equivalent of you seeing somebody driving by in a car and just veering off on the exit when they get off as well,
yeah,
following to their home.
like,
That's what kind of creep you are. That's why
right.
you're lonely.
Like, I don't know if you saw, like, the stuff that Uppity Negress is talking about, that they've been attacking black women
Oh
online.
yeah.
And I mean, I know as a black woman content creator, we get like way more trolls than everybody else,
Yeah,
but
for sure. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
there's also some racism in it. Like, it's like you have like a
Yeah.
thing. There's a thing that they have for attacking black women. I don't know what that's about. I don't know.
That's
I
the
definitely,
racism against us is sexualized, and our sexualization is inherently racist in these
yeah, like, it's just
spaces.
like you
That's what
guys,
it is.
like, you really go at, like, I don't see other content creators who are not black women get as many trolls. I've noticed even gay man content creators don't get as many trolls as black women. Like, they just don't.
It's
And
weird. It's a weird
it's
place.
it is. It's like, dude,
Weird.
why are y'all
It's
so
like
upset?
I
Like,
can
oh my
imagine. It's
god, why are
like
you, that's
they
the
act
thing.
like we're up here just straight up like, and no shade, no shade to the goat, but like they act like we're up here like Cynthia G going crazy, like you calling people all types of names and shit. We're like literally just talking about social
Dude,
issues and
I,
politics. Grow up.
I made a post this morning about, like, we're going to Italy, and I checked the passports, and this lady jumps in, white lady. She can't sign her passport if she's a minor. It'll make it invalid. And I'm like,
What are you talking about? Shut the fuck up. I there's like a certain subset of white women, and Kiki was talking about this too. Uppity Nigger, she was talking about this. There's a
what's
certain
she called,
subset of like
the
white
digital
people, yeah, the
HOA?
digital HOA, who really do feel like they the only way they can interact with you as like a black woman online is in this like weird paternalistic kind of like, they have to correct or educate you on something. And I'm like, hey, get the
No, and
fuck
then
out of my face.
I rarely respond, but I rarely responded because I was like, she's not under 16.
Great.
Make your
What do you
way.
mean?
Make your way.
Go.
Go.
Go. Go that away. Like, what do you want?
I talked about it. I did a video about this. I'm like, you all think you know more than us when you don't. Like, that just gets on my
Right.
nerves. Like, you don't know more. Like, you're not coming in giving information that we're unaware of. Like, just go that
Right.
way. Nobody asked you. No one asked you for anything. Like, you can just make your way out. Like,
This is like odd. I don't know. It's like this idea that they should be centered. And you know what? Men
it
could
is.
be better. Like
It
men
is.
could be better. Like, and this is the thing. I'm going to watch a show with my husband later and enjoy my regular life. Okay. We have a very close male friend that we're going to talk to. Kai is going to go on a date with a lovely gentleman, I'm sure. We go about our regular lives and
I just
interact
been,
with men
I've
all
been
of
in
the
the
time
house.
in real life. I
There's
know
been no dates.
recently because of everything that's going on, but I'm just saying in
Right.
general,
My
nobody's
personal
hurting
life,
for anything.
right.
Yeah. Nobody,
My
no.
personal life has been interesting since September 15th, since my mom fell, but she's much better
That's
now.
a different story. Like that's due to circumstance, but it's like it's not like you're hurting for it. And that's the
Right.
crazy thing. It's
It's like,
y'all are lonely. Y'all are lonely. I get to come online
I
and talk
feel
to my
like,
friends for a couple of hours every
I
week
think
and have
you
community with people.
I
Y'all
think
are
that
stalking people online and harassing them for
for
what?
some reason, like, I don't think people understand. There's a couple of psychological things going on. First of all, if you spend all your time online instead of outside or talking to human beings or interacting with human beings, you're doing
Yeah.
yourself a service because you're going to feel lonelier and more disconnected. Like they've done studies on this that you cannot spend all your time on social media. You will feel
You
more
can't.
disconnected than ever. You will feel more lonely than ever. So like, you got to log off, people. You got to log off all the way off, turn off the phone, turn off the
No.
notifications. One thing I do is I turn off my notifications. Like I got to log in to see if anybody did anything because I don't know. Like I literally, and then you know me, I don't really be scrolling that hard. Like I do, but I don't. Like at the same time, like sometimes I'm just like I don't care. I'm a one way social media
Right.
person. I post more than I view
Right.
because maybe
I'm
that
not
makes
doing
me
this.
selfish, but I don't care. Like
Yeah.
that's what it comes
It's
down
like
to.
this constant, like, I don't know, like I'm not fighting the gender wars with y'all. Y'all won. It's
Oh,
okay.
got it. You
You
got
won.
it. You
No,
got
and
it.
I mean that sincerely. What are you angry at? Look, incel culture is part of the mainstream. For real, you know what? This is what we're going to dedicate the second half of the show to, because let's like actually talk about it. So, incel culture is pretty much mainstream now, right? You
Mhm.
have 13-year-old boys talking about body count and how they never want to be married, and pimp culture has infiltrated the mainstream.
Wow.
Um, trad wives are in style. Conservatism runs rampant in the government. You're trying to do away with no fault divorce. Abortion is no longer a federally protected right. You guys won. So why are you so unhappy? Be happy. You should be smiling every
You
day.
know what?
I
They're
smile every day.
they're. You me tell you why they're unhappy because people like us don't care. We
Yeah,
we
I don't
don't
give a fuck.
we don't care.
Why would
Like
I care?
the reason
Why
why
would I
they're
care?
so angry is they're like they want us to be like, oh
I
my
don't
god,
care.
you guys, I gotta submit to you, and we're just like, fuck you, we don't care, we're going outside, and that
Yeah,
that right there is like too
having a
much.
great time.
Like the
Right.
freedom that they see us, like the reason a lot of them are so mad at black women is like we are free and just living our lives despite all of the stuff
Having a
you
great time.
to harm us. We're just like, all right, cool, bet.
What do you want me to do? I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna
Right.
work my regular job and live my regular life, and I'm extremely content with. And I'm going to suck a
Yes.
very irregularly big penis later because I have a great life, and you you don't.
I'm
Like
gonna
that's
get
what
the
I'm saying.
bell for you. Hold up. I need the
Listen,
Chris Bell.
your dick is gonna be dry. Your dick is
Wait,
gonna
I
be
need a
dry.
Chris Bell for you. Like, man,
No, at
I
some
don't need to
point,
sing.
I'm tired of these no pussy getting losers. You weird no pussy getting t-shirt in the pool wearing fucking sixth grade reading level fuck dumb shits, thinking like being so easily manipulated and radicalized by these motherfuckers who do not care about you. The
They don't.
suicide rate has not gone down. You guys made all these advancements, and guess what? The suicide rate is still up for you
We
guys.
all
So
still
clearly,
up.
you're still unhappy with it. So what the
Yep.
fuck do you want me to do? You won. You won. You should be
You
fucking
got everything
celebrated.
you
Why are you
wanted.
so unhappy? Why are you so
Because
unhappy that you
again,
stalk women online? Why are
they're
you so
so
unhappy?
unhappy because we don't care. We don't care. We're not submitting. We don't care. We're living lives. We're happy. Like they can't be happy unless we're
Having a
unhappy.
great time.
Like those people, was it in Mar-a-Lago when they did the little party that
Yeah.
Trump did? They were happy and having a great time because they knew there were people in the country starving. They can't be happy unless they can be cruel and hurt other people. They have a real
It's like, what are you gonna do? It's
weird
like
kink
it doesn't
about
matter. I want them to understand, like, if you're lonely, you have to understand that women are choosing loneliness over you.
I'm not
Women are also lonely.
even loneliness. We're actually very content. We're choosing peace.
No,
That's
no, but also some people are truly no, some people truly are lonely and isolated. That's just the nature of our society. And as much as I would love to say every single person is doing this by choice, every single person isn't. Every single woman isn't. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's not working out like that. But even in the depths of loneliness, the most desperate women, the women that you guys call zeros and rate and all these bullshit, they still aren't choosing you. So why are you here bothering me? I
right.
said you won. I concede to the fact that y'all won. Patriarchy won. Y'all won. Y'all be the patriarchs now. Be the
Right.
patriarchs. Do
Enjoy
it.
yourself.
You guys got it. Have a great time. I don't give a fuck. What does that have to do with us?
Have
Yeah.
fun. Lovely. Have a good time.
I'm going to log off. I'm going to get off of this live in a while. Kai and I are going to talk about whatever we want, and we're going to giggle at the end of this live together off camera.
Let's talk
Well,
about
off of view for
Thanksgiving.
y'all. Right.
Because I had a little Thanksgiving. We talk about Thanksgiving. So, like, I
Yeah.
decided to cook at the last minute. Like, I was like, you know what? Because it was just
I know.
technically, it was just me and my mom, right? Because my daughter supposed to go to her dad's for Thanksgiving, This
Right.
was his custody time. So I was like, last minute, I think it was like Saturday or Sunday. I was like, you know what? I want some Thanksgiving food. I kind of want some. I was like, I guess I'll cook a little Thanksgiving. So I did a little something. I did some greens, some Brussels sprouts. I made an apple rosemary chicken, roasted it,
Oh, it looks so
and
good.
then
This apple rosemary
girl,
like chicken
it's
recipe, I
it's
want
it's
it. It's
so
so good.
it's so good. First of all, it was like the juiciest, most delicious chicken. Like last night, it was so much better than it was the first day because it really got
Oh,
infused.
got to marinate. Ugh.
Oh man, listen,
All right,
but
now I'm about to be
but
big. I can't wait to go
like,
eat.
but then my child, she left her dad to come here to eat her plate of food, and then she went back. Child, I was so amused with my baby because she was like, "We not gonna miss out on the Thanksgiving." It was just a little bit, so it wasn't like the big like
Oh,
big stuff too.
but
But I didn't do.
still.
But I was so tickled because she was like, let me like." She came, got her little plate, got her chicken, got her mac and cheese, and then like rolled out. She
I love
was
that. She just came home to eat real quick.
She did. That was all it was. She came home to eat and then she left. Like that was really what she pulled like the other day. Like,
You
but
know
it
what?
was.
That's on point though. She didn't want what they had. She wanted to eat at home.
But I don't think her dad did anything. I don't know. That's a whole different.
Oh, that
That's a whole
sucks.
nother conversation. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we did the traditional thing. So my
Did you
sister
do
is
the
usually
big one? Did you all
not.
have?
We Yeah, it was pretty big. I'm not gonna lie. We only did the turkey though because it's usually like three different meats. We only did the turkey because it was only going to be pretty immediate. My sister wasn't going to be there. My sister and
Mm,
her family weren't coming because they were going to be in Atlanta this year. So with my brother-in-law. So they went from
mm.
New York and then they went to Atlanta. So we were like, ah, okay, we'll do a smaller, more pared back one. It was so much food, but that made my sister not being there made me the designated macaroni and cheese maker. And I was so upset because my sister makes a really good macaroni and cheese. And
Uh,
that's kind of like one of the most important parts.
oh
If
yeah, the mac and
you don't come
cheese,
correct,
my
if you
like
don't
I have to say, my mac and cheese is really good. I have
my,
to.
so as the first this is my first time doing my big well at the scale because I cook for an army anyway. I have a million kids. So,
Right,
well, we have a million kids here. So I cook it for an army anyway, but this is my first time like having to double that. It
right.
came out great. Everybody was very happy with it. I'm very grateful. I borrowed my sister's secret of using this one specific type of cheese, so everything worked out in the end. But boy, the stress of actually making the macaroni and cheese. I was like, I am a
It's so
beloved
funny.
family member now.
I have been making Thanksgiving dinner like the whole thing for over 20 years easily. So I am the Thanksgiving cook. I do it all. I do turkey. So I didn't do a turkey because it's not enough people for a turkey. So I did the chicken. But I'm the I'm the
You're the
go-to.
person.
And the mac
No.
and cheese, my child won't eat anybody else's mac and cheese. I'm not even playing. Like, and then if there's like a school function, she's like, then she have to bring food. She
Yeah.
always like, Mom, can you make some mac and cheese? And when I am not kidding, I'm not joking.
Very serious business.
I make a pan of mac and cheese. Listen, she'll tell her friends like, you better get it when it first comes out, because when I say it's gone in less than 5 minutes at every function,
Oh, I
them kids
believe it.
they go through it. Like it's gone. It's gone.
I believe it.
And I'll say it's my own recipe. Like my mac and cheese is a recipe that I came up with a long time ago because I kept going to different places and tasting mac and cheese, and I was like, this is what I like. This is how, because I
Right.
don't like. I'm not. I like all types of mac and cheese, but the mac and cheese I like to eat at Thanksgiving is not the creamy, but it's like
It stands alone when you cut it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a square. You can cut it.
Yeah.
But it's not hard. It's delicious, and the
Yeah.
flavor.
That's what I consider. That's the traditional. That's custard
Right.
style.
Yeah, and
In
I
the
mean,
South,
my
you think
family
it's
is
custard
from
style.
Virginia, so
Yeah.
where mac and cheese is made. So like, this is my recipe, and my child says her dad has been trying to duplicate this recipe since we broke up, and she's like, he can't do it, and she's like, it's terrible, but it's very good, and I
I hope
stand
he
on it.
develops his
Like,
own recipe, sir. Good luck to you. I hope you develop your
right,
own recipe.
it's very good stuff, and I'm gonna enjoy some more because my daughter's not home, but when she comes home, like I think she's coming home tomorrow with it, I know it's gonna be going very fast, so I'm gonna have to get in there before she gets back home because the mac and
While
cheese
you can.
is all I can. And I just, I don't know. Like, I feel like I probably am gonna be just like by the time we get to Italy, and like I'm
I
gonna
know. I literally had to
be,
go outside and walk a mile and a half because I was like, yeah, I just can't today. I felt so big during Thanksgiving. I was like, I need some cold air on
listen.
my face. I need a walk.
I haven't been to yoga since my mom fell because I
I
haven't
know.
like my whole life changed.
I
So I haven't.
know.
Girls, it's something going
It's
on,
so
but
long. It's so
here.
long. It's 2 months. Well, over 2 months, about to be 3 months. Is too long. You
It's
gotta go. You gotta just
let
make
me
a day.
say, like, and all I'm doing is like taking care of her and cooking and eating because I'm like
No, it's
every day I'm just cooking
yoga
and
time.
eating.
I
I'm
mean,
just
listen, you
cooking
look fantastic. You're not in
and
thick Kai territory.
I'm like, as I sit, and there's a whole like I picked up some cake
Right.
from the bakery the other day for Thanksgiving. I'm sitting there eating cake. I'm eating pecan pie. I'm like, oh girl, it's gonna
Good
be
stuff.
interesting when I
Good
get back to
stuff.
yoga.
That's the one thing I haven't made. I haven't made a pecan pie. I think I'm gonna try it next
Oh, I
year.
didn't know. I'm not. I don't make pies. I mean, listen. I can bake. I can, and I
Baking
do.
is so hard. It's
I
such a science.
can, but I don't bake pies. I'm not a pie person.
No, my baby brother, he makes a cheesecake, and we've been
I like
begging him. He
cheesecake.
didn't
I
make
do
one
make.
last year.
I
I
make a
love my
cheesecake.
brother's cheesecake is so good. Like I lose my mind for it every year. I get so mad when other people like cut a slice because that means I can't get a
Like
second one.
back
It's
away.
so big, just big.
Just be like, don't touch the cheesecake. I make cheesecake.
I
I
like
make a
this enough. I love it.
like a strawberry cheesecake, and it was like my daughter. Again, my daughter is like very attached to the food I cook. She even asked me to make a cheesecake for one of her birthdays. Can you believe that?
I love
And the
that.
kids
I
tore it
love
up. They tore it up. So yeah, I make a cheesecake, but I don't bake that often. It's not a frequent thing.
Yeah, it's not one of those things. Baking is such a so. This is my thing. I can make something shake with anything in the kitchen when it comes to like cooking a regular meal. You know what I'm saying? Like, give
Mhm,
me like a handful of ingredients. I have a diverse enough palette where I can like
mhm,
reference something and I know it's a
mhm.
good flavor combination. Fine. Baking is not that. Okay. Baking is
Because
a
baking is a
science.
science. It's a
And do
science.
not breathe too hard or it's going to fall. Like, don't, that's too
Well,
much.
like
That's
no,
too
like
much.
it's a lot of like I said, I have to be in the mood. Like I'll bake a cake out
Yeah.
of nowhere. Like, I don't know if you seen it. Like occasionally I'll be like, oh, I baked a cake, and I'll post
Yeah.
it.
You
Like,
do. It's like, that's why I thought you were like the baking lady.
no,
That's why
no,
I said, I want to make a
like
pecan pie.
yeah, like I will, but I don't make pies. Pies is not my thing. But I will occasionally like, oh, like I want a cake, and I would just get up and bake a cake.
It's
It's
so
very random.
hard.
It's very random. Like it's just like it really is like it's
It's
literally
like
it's a mood, and I'll be like, you know what? I want a
for
cake.
me, I'm not even listen on some realness. Like I'm not even making pancakes too tough. I'm like I don't want
Just
nothing
like give
close
me
to it.
pancakes. I will get
I'm
up. I will make random
yeah.
like Sunday like whew,
That's when
child.
you can do it. You can't just do it. Oh, we got some more. We got some
Somebody
crazy.
I just banned them. It's such a weird thing to do. This
What
person
did
was
he
like, "Oh
do?
my god, nobody cares. Show me your tits. How about we ban you instead?" Like, what is it's wrong? And
Great tits. Come
my tits
on,
are amazing,
go.
by the way. They're
Yeah,
amazing. Anyway,
tits are
you
fantastic.
they're
Dweeb,
fantastic,
shut up.
amazing. But anyway,
Shut up.
you'll never
First,
see
pull
them.
your dick out. How about that? Pull your dick out.
No,
Put
please
it on.
don't.
Put it on. No, no, no. Put it out there. Let's all see. Let's all point and laugh. Oh, look at it. He can't get hard. Oh.
He's gone. He's got banned. Anyway, I will also get up randomly on the weekends and make either pancakes or waffles, but it's like a mood that hits. It's just like I random
Yeah, it's one of those things.
it's
Like
I
you
will
can't like. It's never something I planned either. And also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a French toast girl. Like, I'm a big French toast girl. I'd rather have French toast over pancakes or waffles. I'm just saying,
yeah.
I'm a French toast lady, and I
I
like
like
that you can make.
but like I said, waffles, I like a Belgian waffle. I will get up randomly.
Yeah, they are good with the
What
fruit.
you say?
They gotta have the fruit with them.
Butter? No, I don't want fruit. I want butter and maple syrup. And I want it to be crispy and light,
Wait,
like when you
is it real maple syrup?
it's
The
real
real
maple syrup.
stuff? You know
Yes.
what? It's too rich for my blood.
When the butter melts and it makes a little pool in the little
Don't do
square,
that.
and you pour
Mm.
the maple. Oh, I might even get up and do that tomorrow, child. You got me thinking about it.
Don't do that. And I work tomorrow. Oh, not looking forward to it. That's okay. It's
That's fine.
okay.
Well, I
It's
feel
fine.
like
It'll be
these
fine.
people are getting crazy over here. So it's like we've been on here an hour. We're gonna come back next week because I
Oh,
don't know. I don't know what we hit today, girl. We hit like I've banned like 30 people. I swear to God, like 30
who
people
are
today.
these people? This is weird.
I don't
Anyway,
know what's going.
I don't
I don't know
care.
what's going on with the algorithm. I don't know what's happening. But
You
here,
won. That's okay. Hey
I'm gonna ban
guys, you
another
won.
one. I'm gonna ban another one because it's like, why are men like? What is the issue?
Mm.
Why must you say such vile things to women? Like, just because we're on here does not mean we are here to be objectified by you. That's not. Go to OnlyFans. You
I
can
don't give
pay
a
and
fuck.
see all that, sir. Like, why are
No,
you
they just
here?
want to. They just want to try to make us uncomfortable. I don't give a shit. I can't even
It's
see
not
your
making me
comments.
uncomfortable. Look, the view count no matter what. The view is gonna count no matter what
It
to me.
counted.
Like, I'm just gonna ban you so you don't bother me next time. And
Yeah.
I'm sure we have more. But yeah, like yeah.
Listen, send Kai $50 and I'll wear my cleavage out next time. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you guys are saying in the comments. It's not important. Just
No,
send Kai money.
no. You said sink our money. I'll pull my, for $50. We gotta make it higher than that. Those are
Fifty
some nice,
dollars for each
some
one. Listen,
nice.
I've done it for free on here before. I usually do have my titties out.
I
It's
mean,
like
I
the one day
haven't
I don't even have
been
my titties
nice
out.
a little bit. A little.
The one day there's no cleavage going on. Here these idiots come. See,
I
now I'm wearing a
don't.
turtleneck next week.
Yes, this is my homegirl. She said, "I love seeing them banned instantly. It's an instant
Hell
ban.
yeah.
Like it's like, yeah, ad. Like you guys can sit here and be weird, but like you don't have to say it. Like you can keep it to yourself. You
I
can
don't
keep
care either way.
it inside.
Listen, a view is a view. Look at you. Still
Yeah, it's a
watching. You loser.
sleep.
Loser. And like I say, if you pay me $50, I'll send you a jar of my fucking spit so you can put it on your face. Anyway, let's let's move forward.
This is
That's
how
what
you
they
know.
want anyway, isn't it? This is what they
There's a
want.
moment always in the show where it's and you all can actually make the conservative side of me be like, oh, like
This is
I'm
what they want. They all listen. They're all little bitch babies. They all want mommy to be mean and give them a spanking and
this
send them
is
back. So
this is
open
how
your
you
mouth and
know.
I'll hawk into it. You fucking loser. What are you gonna do?
Like this is how you know that I'm the conservative one in the bunch. Like I'd be
Right.
like, what? What? Wait a minute.
Listen, and I know what they want. Listen, I've been
You
around.
do.
I know what
You
they
do.
want.
You do. You know what they
I'm
want.
everything you think I am. I'm everything you think I am. I know you're probably looking at vorism and Amazon websites. If you want me to spit on you, I'll do it. Come back. Come back, guys. Give us the views.
I don't know what to do with that. I'm gonna just say, go
They
ahead
love
and
it.
tell me where to find you.
Thing you don't see every day with Chris Taliaferro and Serotonin. You can catch us everywhere you find your podcast, and you can catch me here on Saturdays with Kai. And if you see me anywhere else, no, you
You
didn't.
can see me. Yep,
Don't want to
yep.
know you.
Anyway, you can find me on Facebook and Twitter, and Blue Sky is Kai Nicole, like you see on the screen right there, Kai Nicole. And then you can find me on Instagram and Threads is Kai Fly Mommy. Make sure you follow me. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Like, do all the things. Hit the likes, subscribe, tell your friends, post the link. Say these ladies are so fun, and we're gonna watch it again next week. Share, 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 and then make sure you check out because the end of the month, me and my family are going on a trip. And I'm gonna be posting a lot. I'm gonna be posting
It's
pictures,
gonna
and
be great. I can't wait to see.
it's been crazy since September 15th. But let me tell you, real quick before we roll out, my mama was walking around holding her walker today.
Here she goes. This lady, she's determined. She said, "No, I'm going to show you. You think I'm not going to be ready for Italy? I'm ready."
Well, I think we're going. So like it was touch and
Well,
go in the
wait.
beginning.
Tomorrow she's going to put on stilettos. I just know it, and she's going to be on cobblestone in
We
stilettos.
rocking
Stilettos.
stilettos.
How? She's gonna be out there.
We rocking
That's your mother.
stilettos. We rocking
That's gonna be your mother. That's gonna be your mother. I promise. But anyway, y'all.
Anyway, all right. So we out of here, people. Thanks for hanging out with us. See us next week. We'll probably be on time next
See ya.
time. We hope.
Yeah,
We hope.
yeah.
What happened was we'll see you next week.
Like habits. Bye.
Bye.